New videos every day.
Hi guys, it's Lori from Total Wellness Austin, and today we're going to talk about weight loss and some yoga poses that will help accelerate weight loss if you're already on your way to losing weight. So make sure that you favorite this video and watch it again 3 to 7 times in a week, and leave me any comments or feedback, and I will try to answer all your questions and make any modifications that you might want or need. So the first thing that we're going to do is a modification of the yoga pose chair, but we're going to go to the wall and we're actually going to sit with our back against the wall. So you're going to take your back against the wall, you're going to bring your feet out in front of you about hip distance apart, and then you're going to come into a seated position. So you want to try to get your legs at about 90 degrees, and then you want to flatten your back. So you want to pull your abs in so that your back is flat. You can't put your hand underneath your back. Okay, you want to make sure that your knees are not over your toes, that they're lined up with your ankles. And if they are over your toes, then you need to take your feet further away from your body. Okay, so in this pose, we're working one of the largest muscles, which is your quadricep muscle. And so by working the quadricep muscle, you're going to burn more energy. You're going to build more muscle, and more muscle is going to burn fat. So that's why I like this pose for weight loss. A couple of things that I like to tell people when they're wanting to lose weight. Actually, one of the biggest things is cut the white stuff. What's the white stuff? Sugar and flour. Sugar and flour are one of the worst things that you can eat. And if you can cut the white stuff, you can probably lose about 5 to 10 pounds in just water weight alone from not eating sugar or flour. And yes, I know that's hard, but once you get past about 2 weeks, it becomes easier and easier. So you want to try to hold this pose for about a minute. And I know you're going, oh my goodness, I cannot hold that for a minute. But you will. You'll begin to get stronger and stronger over time. The muscles become stronger, and you will be able to hold the pose. So you're really working on strengthening that muscle. And then you want to just breathe. Remember, the breath will take your mind away from the muscle burning, and it brings you back into just thinking about the breath. You can bring your arms down or here, whatever's more comfortable. And then after about a minute, you can inhale, slowly slide back up the wall, and come back up to standing. So the next position, we're gonna go into a side plank. So we're gonna work the obliques. That, again, the obliques is what gives you the curve in the waist. So I'm gonna have you on your forearm, and sometimes you've seen this done on the hand, but I want you on your forearm. So you're gonna come to your side. I do not want to, if the arm is too far out, you're gonna put pressure in the shoulder joint. So bring the arm in, and then you're gonna stack your feet. You're gonna take the hand that's on the top and use it to press your hips up, and then you're gonna raise your right arm in the air and come into plank, side plank. Okay, so you want to lift the hips. This is not working your obliques, and it's actually straining the low back. So you've got to lift up, use the muscles here to hold yourself up. You're not even really using your arm, you're using these muscles. Okay? And then once you've mastered this, there's a couple of things you can do to make the pose a little harder. You can bring your hand behind your head, and you can rotate. Touch the elbow to the floor and back up. And then if you want to advance further, you can bring the arm up, come down, bring the arm all the way through, and back up. And then slowly lower the hips Draw your knees in, come up, and we're gonna switch to the other side. So again, watch your arm. You don't want it way out here. You want it underneath you just a tiny bit. You're gonna stack your hips, press into the mat and lift the hips. Arm comes up. Use the obliques. Hold your body up like this. Don't let the hips come down. You want to make it a little bit harder? Add the twist. And then the next would be the arm comes under. And then lower the hips, bring the knees in and come to seated. Thank you for watching today's video on yoga poses that help with weight loss. Please remember to favorite it and leave me any comments or feedback. If you want to know more about me, you can visit totalwellnessaustin.com.